This is Paul. Oh, I just thought we'd do a side-by-side comparison. Yes. Exhibit A. Oh. And then what was served on me? Yes. I know you're thinking travesty of justice. But what I'm thinking is that those in law enforcement don't respect those that are elected to office. And those that are elected to office um, don't actually talk to those in law enforcement. Now, for both of them, I'm going to talk to both of them, okay? So every elected judge or justice in this nation, why I included their email address in an email. It doesn't matter if they received it or not. What matters is that law enforcement doesn't enforce the fucking law. Now, I know you're sitting there, Deputy Fish, saying, well, we obstructed his emails. I had made mention that the recipient is the important person that receives the email. Whether they receive it or not, it will be found out why it was that they did not receive it. And then you'll get charged with the crime of obstructing my right to communicate with those in office. Now, it's one thing to manipulate the email so that the links don't work so that you can laugh your fucking ass off. It's another thing to say, well, they didn't get it. That's not the point. You obstructed it. That's the crime. Now, why don't you go through, okay? All right, Deputy Fish? And find out who it is that I personally, as a father, copied and pasted into the emails, all those email addresses that I was communicating that the laws of the United States are being violated. Oh, why don't you do that? Now, the respondent did not receive actual notice of the hearing. Oh, look at this, the little handwriting of the public defender. Oops. Respondent did not receive actual notice of the hearing. Oh, now, proving that it was a frame up for the Squim 2-count criminal complaint should have immediately removed that protection order, but instead of Jefferson County wanting to know, they decided they'd continue to play along with your fucked up dog family. Now, to continue to try me when it should have been removed as soon as I was arrested and had the evidence that I slept at the Serenity House that night, and I was in this public library on December 31st of 2015, you're prosecuting me for a protection order that was obligated to be removed. Do you fucking understand, Hawes? Now I'm going to sue your prosecuting attorney's office for deciding to put on the internet the docket. Then I'm going to sue you for refusing to acknowledge that one criminal case where there was no evidence admitted, pooch, was and is affecting this criminal case where there is no evidence admitted. Now, when I tell you that you stupid fucking employees of both counties are going to prison, I'm not the stupid one. I know who I've been emailing. Brett.